Hello everybody, welcome to another video about the Lord of the Rings LCG. I am Ryan, joined by Joseph. How you doing, Joseph?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm good. I've got one question for you. What are you drinking?
I have nothing tonight.
What?
Well, it's early here. It's only 11 o'clock instead of my normal midnight or 1 o'clock, so I guess I'm just out of my groove.
Ah, not even water? I've got water.
Nope, I got nothing. I drank a couple cups of hot spice cider tonight, but
Oh, okay. So you're warmed up then? You're ready to do
yep.
this? Okay, good. Alright, so we are on Breaking of the Fellowship, the Lord of the Rings Part 6.
hmm
And I'll hand over to you to give us a little recap of the books. Or the book,
All right,
rather.
I'll try to be brief here. um, they've been in uh, what Lothlorien for actually a month, and they head out to get these gifts, which we have represented by these boons over here from Galadriel. And they head down the river. They actually sail or go down the river for like a week. They get ambushed by orcs once, um, and a Nazgul flies over, which Legolas shoots down in the dark. A mighty shot, says Gimli. And then they come to and Boromir is looking suspicious and muttering to himself in the boat. So there's definitely signs of falling into evil. They see um, Gollum following them on a log, which we have represented by this followed by night card over here. And then go, they get off the river and walk past the fall, and then go to Sarniber, which is nasty,
Mm-hmm.
the Argonath, and then they stop on the shore, figure out where they're going to go. Boromir wants to go to Minas Tirith. Aragorn doesn't. Say Frodo has to decide. He goes away to decide. And while he's gone, they get attacked by orcs, and they split up, and Boromir tries to take the ring, etc. He does fall into evil, and they all split in different ways. Aragorn ends up with a Seat of Scene, which I really hope we get. It's a really good location in this quest that lets you remove a burden from the burden pool. So that could be really key for our campaign. And then Frodo sets out by himself. Sam follows him, and Merry and Pippin get captured. Boromir gets shot, pierced by many arrows, and then Gimli, Legolas, and Aragorn set off to catch them. Well, Frodo and Sam continue the quest.
Nice. So we should probably say as well that we played this quest at the weekend and we had an awesome
Yeah.
game. It was awesome. It was so good. But unfortunately, we lost it to an audio problem. And we actually got the Seat of Seeing in that run too and managed to get rid of a
Yeah,
burden. So hopefully that will happen again.
that would be nice. It was a good game. Really,
Yeah.
really hard to start with. Pretty epic moments, but oh well.
Yeah. Oh well. All right. So reflecting the events you just described, we've got two slightly different decks to the last game, Journey in the Dark, but similar heroes. We've brought back
Right,
Sam
a whole different
Gamgee.
combination here.
Yeah, Sam Gamgee's come back to replace Gandalf,
Mm-hmm.
and I believe we had Gimli. No, Gimli was an ally, so it's just a straight swap for Sam, swapping Sam in for Gandalf, and changing the decks around a bit. So my deck is a Boromir deck. We all love those, right? But Boromir's guarding Pippin and Merry in this deck. That's the sort of theme, which
Mm-hmm.
is happened in the book, didn't it? That was sort of the moments before Boromir's fall, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And your deck. So my deck tries to defend everything with Boromir, and your deck is more of a combat deck. So Sam and Frodo and Aragorn with Sword That Was Broken for some questing, and Spirit Legolas can quest and ready up a character. But also
Mm-hmm.
lots and lots of combat power. So Legolas comes in with range to kill stuff, and Aragorn, once he gets Rivendell Bow, can absolutely destroy the enemies in this quest because most of them have got one defense, so they're zero
Right.
defense while Aragorn's dealing with them, and he can just pull and pull and pull if he gets Hour of Wrath. And we
Right.
filmed a game of this maybe 2 or 3 months ago for Elrond's Orders, and he got an Hour of Wrath in that game. And in the game at the weekend, he really saved our asses when he got an Hour of Wrath and killed pretty much every single orc that was in play at the time, I think.
I think it was six orcs.
Yeah, so hopefully he'll do that again, and it's awesome to see when that goes off on Aragorn, because just murders the whole table. Because that response, you can just keep triggering it until all the enemies are dead.
Right. And even if there's some tough enemies and Aragorn isn't beefed up, take down the tough ones. Every time you engage an enemy, it readies Sam and buffs his stats. So Sam was like a 7 attack enemy, or a hero by the time.
Super Sam, Hulk
Finished.
Gamgee.
Right.
So I was thinking as well, in preparation for this video, I don't know if you heard of this idea, but the old hammer and anvil idea of Lord of the Rings decks. Do you know about that?
I'm familiar with that phrase, but none.
Yeah, well, the idea is that you'd have 2 decks, one of which is the anvil, and that's like the defensive deck, and the other one's the hammer that sort of attacks all the enemies. And that's kind of what these decks do. Boromir defends everything, in theory, or as much as possible. He's not as OP as he used to be, because you can only ready him once per phase, but he handles most of the defense, and then your deck handles combat, and both decks can quest reasonably well. So it's a kind of a nice illustration of how that idea might work.
Right. Yeah, I don't have much for defense. Sam might take a hit, and Aragorn could, but other than that, I don't want to really defend.
No, we're going to be looking to give Boromir some Sentinel so he can defend stuff. Sam can defend, like you said, because he can ready, and he can also get Rosie's buff. So it could be 2, 3, 4 maybe. But yeah, you certainly don't want to be using him too much.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So over on the right side of the screen, you've laid out a sort of veritable art gallery of cards.
Yeah, this is the campaign so far. These upper ones are what we're going to look at for this quest, but all these other ones are stuff we've already earned, which kind of showcases how much goes into the campaign. We have these couple boons that go on our heroes. We have Sam at 4 willpower. We have Aragorn at 4 attack. We still have Mr. Underhill. It's about to go away. And then we got old bogey stories, which has been more helpful than I thought. And then we got these 4 treasures. We haven't been using all of these consistently, but should we put those in our decks? I was going to take...
Why don't we do that?
Glamdring, right?
Yeah, because that on Aragorn in this quest is amazing, because after you destroy an orc, you can draw a card, and all of the enemies in this are orcs.
Right. It drew a ton of cards last game.
Yeah.
And then which one did you want to?
Well, I mean, it's not very thematic for Boromir to get Andoril, but I'd be fine with that. The other option would be Sting, and I can pass that to Sam. I'm happy with this one. It depends if you would really like Sting. I'm willing to run it for this game.
No, I'm not. I'm not worried about it. So.
No? Okay, I'll take that then, because I think that's gonna actually do a bit more.
Okay. And we could put these other 2 in our decks, but I don't feel like they're gonna do a lot. So I think we'll just put them in the victory display for now.
That's fine. The shirt certainly won't, because Frodo spends most of this game out of play. So not much point. Then we got these 4 burdens, right?
Let's put them in the victory display too. We don't need.
You wish.
So we have our 2 nasty ones from our last quest, Journey in the Dark. The Overcome by Grief, which will make a hero not ready after somebody dies, and the Pursued by Shadow, which is a terrible, terrible one. Each enemy engaged with a player and not in the staging area makes an immediate attack. That'll go in our counter deck.
And hopefully we can get rid of that one with Sea of Seeing.
That would be great.
Yes.
And then we have Gandalf's Delay hanging around, and Weight of the Ring, which we earned in Flight to the Ford. Which is not very fun at the beginning of the quest phase either. Exhaust the 1 ring or reveal an additional counter card. That goes deck as well.
Cool. Should we do our hands before we look at the setup and the boons and stuff?
Sure.
All right.
I'll draw 5.
So what we're looking for here when we do this, I think Legacy of Numenor is our favorite card in this campaign.
Yeah, such a strong card. You can just get it set up, get a jump on the counter deck. It does bring all the enemies down, but in this quest, it doesn't matter much because enemies can't engage, and then they all engage at once anyway. So here's my 5.
All right, let me do my 5. I'll shuffle my deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, mine's a bit of a pull as well. I'll probably mulligan this, I think. What about you? Test of Will is nice.
It is, but I want resources.
Yes. Draw as well, please. Something.
Yeah. Glamdring would be nice. Well, it's
Well,
not really any better, but I have a weapon and I have a test of will, and both of those are good.
yeah. Okay, let me see if I can do any better. So I'll get rid of this stuff. I guess over here I've got Galadriel's Handmaiden, which is quite good for willpower and an honor guard actually. So
Hmm.
perhaps I should hang on to this rather than mulligan. I have no draw except Daryl's runes.
All right.
I'm gonna mulligan. I said I would, so I'm gonna do it. You've got test of will, so let's see if I can get Arwen and Domiel.
We pretty much
There we
always
go.
mulligan, don't we?
Pretty much. Whoa, look at all that draw.
There we go.
That's nice. So turn 1 deep knowledge and a peace and thought turn 2, and I've got a fast stitch as well, so I'll have all my heroes ready. So if I can pull some stuff, perhaps I can give you more draw too.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. So let's start with the campaign setup. So starting with the first player, each player chooses one of the following boon cards: Phial of Galadriel, 3 golden hairs, Lorien rope, or leafed wrapped lembas, and attaches it to a hero he controls. The chosen boon cards have been earned by the players. Shuffle followed by night and ill fate into the encounter deck. So let's have a look at these boons, shall we? They're all pretty powerful, I think.
But they're one-time use, and
They
they're
are,
gone.
yeah. And they've all got this setup attached to a hero in play, and they all do different things. So Phial of Galadriel is you add it to the victory display and remove it from the campaign pool to give each enemy engaged with you -4 attack until the end of the round. Pretty good.
Yes, please.
Free combat phase. Okay. Leaf Wrap Lembas, same idea, except you can ready all heroes in play. 3 golden hairs is lower each player's threat by 3, then each player draws 3 cards, and the Lorien rope, you can give each location in the staging area -2 threat until the end of the phase. So that rope, I think that rope's good, but I think that's probably best for quests like Helm's Deep in 4-player.
Right.
So I'd probably say no on that one. And the other two, I really like the hairs, but I quite like the Lembas to ready all the heroes. What do you think between those two? Drawing 3 cards is... Yeah.
Pretty nice. I would go for the Lembas, I guess. I don't know.
All right, I'll go Lembas and give it to Pippin. You can chew on some Lembas.
Don't eat it now. Give it to a hobbit. That doesn't sound very safe at all.
Okay, why'd you go for the Phial out of interest? For anybody who might want to know your reason for that.
Because enemies kill you, and this makes them not kill.
That's a good reason.
There's a couple quests that, like, Helm's Deep or the Pelennor Fields or even Mount Doom. I'm hoping to save it all the way till there.
Right.
Save my bacon at some point. But it's just a nice get out of jail free card.
Makes sense. I'm going to hold on to my Lembas until Mount Doom as well then in that case. I'm going to try my best. I'm sure readying all the heroes on Mount Doom is going to be useful.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'll put these burdens into the counter deck.
Yeah, so can I just read them out? I guess you've thrown them in, so it doesn't matter. We can wait till they come out. But followed by night, it puts the topmost enemy of the encounter deck discard pile into play engage with you. Oh, you just messed up the octagon window. Pursued by the enemy is from the last quest.
Oh, sorry.
I think the other one just attaches as a condition attachment, and anytime a character is killed, you have to raise your threat by 2. Well, I think it's a character you control. Yeah, so forced. After a character you control is destroyed, raise your threat by 2. So a good target for this is Frodo, if it comes out early, because he leaves play.
Oh, there you go. That's
so
smart.
It spends half the game out of play, and then you can't resist pulling out Fallen into Evil. I'm not going to read that out as long. I'm sure it's going to come out at some point.
Yeah. All right, now I'll put those back in and shuffle it.
Yeah.
All right.
Shuffle, 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 shuffle those away. All right. So here we go. 1A, the Great River. Having barely escaped from Moria, the Company of the Ring flees into the forest of Lorien, where they are welcomed by the elves of the Golden Wood and supplied with boats and other gifts by their lord and lady, Celeborn and Galadriel. Then, after a brief rest, they set out upon the River Anduin. Setup: set Frodo's Choice, Seat of Seeing, and Parth Galen aside out of play. Add the Argonath and Sarngibir to the staging area. So let's deal with those 3 later over there. Sarngibir is 3 threat, 4 quest points, immune to player card effects, and forced. When Sarngibir is explored, Deal 1 damage to each exhausted character. And then the Argonath is X threat and 2 quest points. Immune to player card effects. X is the number of players in the game, so 2 here. The players cannot travel here while Sarngabir is in play. While the Argonath is the active location, skip the combat phase. So you go here and then you go here.
Right.
Pretty much. Which is cool.
Yep. Hopefully just in 2 turns so you don't build up too much stuff in that stage.
Yeah. Okay. And then 1B is 12 quest points. So the company went on their long way down the wide hurrying waters borne ever southwards. Bare woods stalked along either bank, and they could not see any glimpse of the lands behind, the Fellowship of the Ring. Enemies get +2 defense and cannot be engaged. Skip the encounter phase. The players cannot advance while the Argonath is in play. So hopefully we will not get too many enemies here.
Right.
Tempting fate.
Otherwise we'll have a big party.
Yes, very big. All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Cool, here we go. Let's see what you do. Oh, another deep knowledge. This is going to be a deep first turn.
Go for it.
Okay, shall I play one before you do anything?
Sure.
All right, so Doom 2 and each player draws 2 cards. I got R1 and an Honor Guard. Hopefully you get Legacy of Numenor. No.
Not yet.
Okay, so I play the other one?
Can we stomach more? I guess.
Yeah, I reckon. Doom 2, another 2 cards. 1, 2. Honor Guard and some condition removal. That's good.
Yeah. And I get Foe Hammer and a shield. Okay.
Shield's good.
Well,
We don't need it this turn, but it's important to have that for Boromir.
okay, well,
we've
no
got
extra resources, but we can work with this.
We've got a lot of options now as well. Could I use the rings effect to play Arwen?
Sure.
That would
I'll
be
give you
my
that right now.
question. All right, thanks.
Also give you the shield right now because there's an enemy that makes an immediate attack.
Okay.
Very fun. And then I'm going to play an Errand Rider.
Mm-hmm.
That'll help me build up for Galadriel faster. I'm going to use that to steal a resource from Frodo and put it on Sam.
Yeah, I would probably say Sam as well, because you've got Sword that was broken and Galadriel. I guess out of those two, better to play Galadriel, isn't it? She might pull the sword from your deck. Okay, I'll go for... Sorry, you done? I assumed you're finished.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. I'll go for Arwen then. For 2, and she's going to make Boromir 5 defense and Sentinel. For the rest of the game, hopefully. And I'm going to hang on to my lore resource so I can play Peace and Thought this turn. So I'll have drawn, 10 cards in a turn?
Sounds good.
And then I think we just quest all in. We're up against 5.
Yep. That's, since you have Sentinel, that's awesome.
Yeah, so I'll go
1, 2, 3.
I'm going to go for the full 7 on my side.
Okay, I have 9.
Okay, so 16 turn 1. That's good. I like it.
All right, we got, 5 threat up here?
Yep.
All right.
Okay, so black feathered arrows. When revealed until the end of the round, add 1 to the archery total at this stage for each ally currently at this stage. That's 1. Right? Oh, it's 2 allies. Yeah, Errand Rider.
2, yeah.
Sure.
And... okay.
And Slopes of Ammon Hen. Travel. A player at this stage must engage an enemy in any staging area to travel here, so we can't go there yet because there's no enemy to engage.
Right. And I don't think we could do it anyway.
No, not if we want to go to the Sarngabir.
Well, we can't anyway because enemies can't be engaged.
Okay, I see. Yeah, I get it. Okay, so 8 progress. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Happy with that?
Well, yeah.
And then travel to the river.
All right. And then combat phase will happen. So we do get damage.
Well, I'm not putting it on anybody who's going to be exhausted next turn, so I'm going to put one on Boromir. And maybe Aragorn, or could even Boromir take the second one, possibly.
He's supposed to get pierced with many arrows, right?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's give him another one.
I'm okay with Legolas as well.
All right, do Legolas.
All right.
And then can we control R?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to do my peace and thought here. So I'm exhausting 2 heroes. I'm going to exhaust Merry because he takes the fast hitch anyway, and Boromir. And I'll play peace and thought and draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another peace and thought. That is...
This is peace and thought while Boromir sits in his boat muttering.
Yeah, I wish that I had another lore resource so I could do another one, but I do not. So I'll read
Yes,
that.
you do.
Really?
Yeah.
Do I need it though? It's probably just... it's probably being greedy on the willpower. I won't take it. It's okay.
Okay.
Thanks though. Alright, I got a lot of options now. I got another copy of Arwen, which is good in case she gets discarded or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to go for Honor Guard
Sounds good.
to cancel the damage from the river. And I'll play the fast hitch onto Merry so I can ready him. I have 1 spirit resource, so I could play Galadriel's Handmaiden. Or I could just hang on to it. Do you need the ring this turn?
No, I do not.
Oh, you got the Horn of Gondor.
Woohoo!
Boromir can generate some resources.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think I'll steal the ring if that's alright.
Okay.
Yoink. And give it to Merry. And I'll play that Handmaiden, and I'll lower your threat by 1. And then now I can quest with her and cancel the damage with the Honor Guard. So I'm done.
All right. I'm
I'm
going to
do one more thing, sorry. I'm going to spend Frodo's resource to play that. Forgot about that. Done.
At the risk of getting poked by a sharp rock, Aaron Ryder's going to give a spirit resource to Sam so I can play Galadriel. And
Okay.
got the top 5 in my deck.
Yep. I'm going to do that. You've got something good. Oh, that's very good.
Tasty, tasty. And then what do I want to see next? I have 2 feints in hand, which is already pretty good. Lita Gondolin is good, but not perfect weapon. And I already have 1. Don't need the shield. Test of will. I'm going to leave it like that.
Okay.
Pull the blade next, then test of will, then feint.
Okay. The other way to do it could be pull the test of will and open the armory and guarantee a hit.
That's good.
For a blade. But
Good plan.
Rivendell Bow is probably what you want to... Or Glamdring.
Yeah, but I get to dig 7 more, so
Mm.
we'll see what resources I have at that point. But yeah, a free sword that was broken is just what I wanted.
So awesome. I always forget to do the second part of Galadriel's thing. Put the remaining cards back in any order. I always forget
That's
that.
so good. Although it can be depressing. Same thing with the Stargazer. If you see 5 cards you don't want, you just like, great, the next 3 turns.
Yeah. That's why you need a Master of the Forge as well to shuffle them away. Well, I think we're done.
There's your horn.
Oh, thanks. Boromir's getting his horn on. Okay, so that's errata to after a character is destroyed.
Right.
And some characters may get destroyed here.
Maybe.
We'll see. Might get shot with
Hopefully
archery.
Yep.
Hopefully not Boromir. Okay, so quest.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go for 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's pretty good. Maybe I don't need to do that much considering the amount you've got over there.
Yeah, I have 3, 8, 12 without even Legolas. In fact, I'll throw Legolas in and ready. I could ready somebody. Throw away Ho Tom Bombadil.
Aragorn?
Who doesn't want to damage?
Maybe? It's a hero, isn't it?
Hobbit, maybe? How about Merry? Then you could use his threat reduction if you need to. Or you can just not get damaged.
Yeah, okay, thanks. I'll take that. So if I'm going for 10, and what did you quest for? A lot.
Yeah, probably overkill. 8, 9, 10, 14.
So 24 against 5. That is probably overkill. Why don't I pull out Pippin, save a damage?
Sounds good.
Maybe I don't need to play 22 against... Let's do that, 22 against 5. If I start pulling stuff out, we'll blatantly get swarmed by 5 surgy guys, so
All right.
let's keep it like this.
Here we go. There's the surge.
Yeah, okay. So Uruk-hai Tracker, Surge, Toughness 1, Archery 1. Only one threat though, so I may as well use Merry on him. Wooded Shoreline. While it's in the staging area, it gains Archery 2 and travel. Search the encounter deck and discard power for an enemy and add it to the staging area to travel here. Shuffle the encounter deck. River Andrin 2 threat. So that added 6. And while it's in the staging area, it gains 4. So at the end of the travel phase, each player at the stage raises threat by 1. Then River Andrin moves to the staging area to the left if able. So that won't go anywhere at the moment. Except
but it will raise our threat, which I'm not a big fan of.
Yeah, the threat raising's bad. So 11 progress.
All right. 3, 4.
And then after this is explored, we deal 1 damage to each exhausted character. I'm going to cancel the 1 on the Handmaiden.
Mm-hmm.
So Merry does still take that damage, actually.
Right. All right, then to the Argonath, right?
Yeah, I think so. And so skipping the combat phase means we don't do archery. That's the main benefit.
Right, which we would have 3, so that's nice.
Yeah.
All right,
okay.
do you want to Peace and Thought again?
I think I do, yeah. Is that all right? Can I steal some money? Have you got any?
I have 1 spirit resource.
Okay, can I steal it?
Sure.
I've got gritted teeth because I feel cheeky about it.
Very cheeky.
Thank you. All right, so I'll go for Merry and Boromir again. Peace and Thought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So many cards. I got some healers there. That's good, and a Burning Brand. It's very
nice. Good. Come on, control line.
Okay, I'm ready in Boromir here. Over to you.
You want to pass Frodo my way?
Oh yeah, sure. Sorry.
All right, I'll use Frodo's resource right away for Open the Armory, looking for a bow.
Let's have a look, see what you're going to get. Top 10.
Ooh, there's Glamdring.
Ooh, that's nice. Very nice. Yeah. Just as they're about to come down, too.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully.
Yeah. All right, I want to... here's a question. I have 2 feints.
Mm-hmm. Well, you've also got the ring.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I should use the ring on Sam. Maybe it doesn't matter who. Then put the sword out.
Okay.
And then I have 1 feint at least, and a foe hammer and a test to will. Does that look reasonable?
Yeah, that looks really good. Because I think, let's see, if we get another 2 enemies, we'll probably be okay. Because Boromir can defend twice.
We always have Mr. Underhill too, and this is kind of our last chance to use it ever. So.
Yeah. I think we'll be okay.
All right.
I got choices. I'll probably do Burning Brand over a healer, just to get that onto Boromir. And that'll be it. Because I don't really have anything else to do. I'm going to try to remember to do this Brandy Buck. That's the only thing I need to try to do here.
Right.
Okay, I'm done.
So all we need is 2 progress. We have 4, 7, 9 in the stage. Oh, we should raise our threat by 1.
Okay, yep. So, did you raise?
I did, yep. I raised yours.
Did you? It says Mr. K sets Mr. K's threat level to 31. Doesn't say anything about yours in my log.
Oh, weird.
You cheat. Let me adjust your threat level to 99.
Oh. Dire. Okay, I will quest with... That's 8. Kind of want to keep Aragorn up. Okay, I can quest with Legolas and Aragorn, then ready Aragorn by tossing away a sword that's broken.
Okay, I'm not even sure you'll need them, really, considering I can quest for a decent amount, too.
Okay, why don't you see how much you can quest for, because it would be nice to have Legolas up.
Okay, 2, 4... I can quest with Merry. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
So if I'm going for 8, what have you got?
I have 8 without the 2 heroes.
16. That's only 7. But we've already got enough on the main quest, so we only need 2. Can this chuck out 7?
Can with Surge.
Better put them in then. Don't want to risk
I have
it.
No way to buff. Yeah.
Nor do I.
So this is another 3, 4, 5 ready Aragorn with Sword That's Broken. So that's 13 for me.
So 21. So why don't I take out Merry in that case, and then we're 19
Okay.
against 9, and I get a chance for a threat lowering.
All right, here we go.
All right. That's so no threat, but that's a lot of archery. It's 4 archery.
4. I could cancel it, but then I couldn't cancel Fallen into Evil.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't get tempted. Okay. Orcs of the White Hand. When revealed, remove all damage from each enemy at this stage. Each enemy at this stage gets +1 attack, threat, and defense until the end of the round. So that's
fine, because we only have 1.
Yeah. 9 progress.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, that goes the
Crushed
display, and we go on to stage 2.
Okay, so 2A, the company divided. The river has carried the company as far as it can, and the time has come for Frodo to choose which way to go. He asks for an hour to decide, but after he disappears, orcs are discovered prowling the woods, and the company scatters to find him. When revealed, remove the ring bearer and each card attached to it from the game. Treat the One Rings text box as blank while resolving this effect. So no Mr. Underhill for you, actually. Not at this point, anyway. Reduce
Right.
each enemy's engagement cost to 0 until the end of the encounter phase. Skip the travel phase this round. That's weird, that travel phase part.
Right, well, they don't want active location before you split, because then what do you do with it?
And then 2B has got this long forced effect on it, but that happens at the end of the refresh phase. So why don't we deal with that at the end of the round?
Sounds good.
Because when we split up, I have a bunch of rules questions about splitting up that I forgot to ask at the beginning of the video, so let's do it in the middle.
All right.
So we can't travel, so it's just fight over that tracker.
Let's send him to me, because Aragorn has a good chance of killing it.
Yeah.
And you can defend with Sentinel, right?
I can, yes.
Sentinel and Burning Brand. And we do have Archery 3 before this. No, we have Archery 7.
Yeah, we've got a lot. So I'll cancel, before I do that defense then, if we're doing Archery 7, I'll cancel 1, so now it's 6.
Okay.
2 on him, so now it's 3.
Okay. I can put
2 left.
One on Legolas and 1 on Aragorn.
Sure.
That look good?
Yeah, I've got to drop this Galadrim healer next turn.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Big time.
All right. Uruk-hai Tracker.
Mm-hmm.
Hits Boromir's shield. Bounces off. And now, how much do I need to kill this? With the +1 shield and the toughness, it looks like I need 6.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, Aragorn has 6.
With -1
and
defense
actually
too.
6 with a -1 defense, so he is dead. And I will draw a card with Glamdring, and I will foe hammer with Glamdring. Draw 3 more.
Nice. Another Galadriel.
Yeah, always good. All right, then we're done with the combat. We can go to the refresh phase, right?
Okay, should we control R?
Sure.
And so that makes me the first player, I believe. Because in the last one we had some problems around the first player and we forgot who it was.
All right.
So that's another Octagon rules issue to keep your eye on.
Oh, and we could skip the River Anduin's forced effect because we had no travel.
That's right, yeah. These are all travel effects up here, aren't they? And we already did the Archery 2 off the shoreline.
Right.
So no issues there. All right, so here we go. So the Forced. At the end of the refresh phase, shuffle Seat of Seeing and Frodo's Choice into the encounter discard pile. Then place the encounter discard pile on the bottom of the encounter deck. So the way to do that on Octagon for anybody who wants a lesson is to play with this, special, second special. So you shuffle that and then you place it on the bottom, don't you?
There's an option to move all to encounter deck bottom.
Okay, so starting with the first player, each player creates his own staging area and advances to a different stage 3A of his choice. In player order, each player moves 1 encounter card from this staging area to his. When there are no encounter cards left at this stage, discard it. So these locations up here will get shared around. All right, so all these stage 3s have got the same 3A. So we'll come back to that in a second. And they all do something similar here, but they all got a different response effect Where are they going?
I tried to flip them over and it turned them into
That cider's gone to your head. All right, so
get up there. There we go.
all right, so try that again. They've all got a forced effect on them, which is about stage 2B getting discarded. So let's deal with that in a second. What they all do is different stuff. You get a different buff from each quest, don't you?
Right.
When you flip them. Are you going to flip them? Yeah, cool. So they all say, if Frodo's choice is not in play, anytime players would place progress on this quest, discard an equal number of cards from the encounter deck instead. So this is how we find Frodo's choice. And then force, right. After Frodo's choice is revealed at this stage, advance to stage 4A. And they've all got that text. Then each quest card has a different response. So Orc Hunting is, after you quest successfully, discard an enemy engager with a player. Guard the Hobbits lets you ready each of a player's heroes. You can ready all the heroes of a player. Seat of Amon Hen, after you quest successfully, choose a player. That player draws 2 cards and lowers his threat by 2. And Search in the Woods, after you quest successfully, discard a non-unique location in any staging area. So, as we said before, I think this one is the most thematic from my deck, because it's what I'm doing. But
it's not that great.
No, not with these decks, really. They don't really need that effect. So I think the ones we usually take is this one, because that effect is awesome.
Right. It's like 3 golden hairs over and over again almost.
Yeah.
2 golden hairs.
And this one, just because these decks are much better at dealing with enemies, and keeping on top of the locations is really useful. So Boromir will search the woods prior to guarding the hobbits, if that's all right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do that.
And Aragorn wants to go to Amon Hen because he wants to go to that Seat of Seeing, which he mentions really wanting to go there and figure out what's coming in the book.
You really want to go there, don't you?
I really do. So bad.
Okay, so then we move 1 encounter card from this staging area to our staging areas. So each of these 3 stage 3 quest cards on the other side, if you could flip it back for a second, sorry, it's got that forced. After stage 2B is discarded, so that's this one. If the total threat of encounter cards in this staging area is less than 4, reveal 1 encounter card. So one of us is going to end up with 5. In fact, it's going to be me, isn't it? I could end up with 6, technically.
I think it's going to be me to reveal a card.
So what's the best way to share these around? Search encounter deck.
The biggest choice is who gets the archery from the Wooded Shoreline, right?
Right. So if I'm going to play a healer next turn,
right,
which I can, then I may as well go to the shoreline and take that, I would say.
Okay.
So why don't I take the shoreline and the river Anduin?
Okay.
Does that make sense? Add it to the stage area's travel here. I guess the other option could be I take the 6 threat ones, and then I go to the shoreline, bring an enemy out, leave it in my staging area, and then I can go there the turn after. Could be
the only issue I have a little bit with that is if we do the Wooded Shoreline and get an enemy, then we're going to shuffle and counter deck. And while we might see Frodo's choice earlier, we'll lose any knowledge and control of when those are going to come up.
Okay.
And the most strategic way, in my opinion, to do it is kind of slow down questing as we get to that bottom, so we're more likely to see the Seat of Seeing.
Okay.
Rather than just quest it away.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Sound reasonable?
Yeah, okay, sure.
I really want that Seat of Seeing. Okay, so I have to reveal a card.
Yeah. Ew. So Uruk-hai Hunter, when revealed, either choose a player to reveal an encounter card, or Uruk-hai Hunter makes an immediate attack against you. So we might as well do the rules questions before this comes up, right? Because when you split these stages, there's all sorts of rules issues that this throws up. So let me read them out again, and you can say yeah or no. So while we're separate, can I take your archery and vice versa?
No, the rules sheet says each person has to take their own archery.
Can I defend for you with Sentinel?
Yes, you can interact normally.
Can you kill my enemies with ranged?
Yes, we can interact normally.
Can I heal you?
Yes, you can interact normally.
Can I cancel your cards? Well, your encounter cards, not your cards. That would be
Yes,
trolly.
players may continue to interact with each other through the normal rules of the game.
Okay, is
That's
that
it.
the rule sheet?
Yeah,
Okay, good. Because this always throws up those questions, so it's good to know all the answers to
yeah.
those.
And each quest that has separate staging areas is a little bit different.
Yes, but there is one small difference that we discovered after the previous run, which is that we do our quest phases independently, essentially. So I commit my characters, reveal a card, resolve it, then you do the same.
Right, kind of weird.
Yeah, we don't commit. So I don't commit, then you commit, then we do a card each. It's slightly different.
Right.
All right, so back to the action. Defend!
Yeah, bland Boromir over here. Good riddance to that shadow card of the
Yes,
Burning Brand.
that would be coming to my staging area, wouldn't it? So I don't want that. And then we can control N finally.
Right.
And Duro. I'm not going to be playing that, I'm afraid. Whoops. I've just raised my threat by 2 for no reason. I'm going to go for this Guardian Healer. Not a card that sees much play, certainly in my solo play group. But here it's all right, because I get to heal 3 damage, and there's some theme there as well.
It's really good for archery quests.
Yeah. And I think that's going to be it, because I'll travel somewhere this turn, and I'll put him out, and that's all I'll do.
Okay, I don't have a ton to play. I guess I'll put a Blade of Gondolin on Aragorn.
Mm-hmm.
I have a Matham, but I can't use that. Can't get enough money to play Galadriel yet. Got Test of Wills all ready to go. So I guess I could search for a weapon. A bow. Might be kind of good. I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll pay 1 from Aragorn.
Top 10.
Top 10. And I found a bow.
Oh, yeah. Next card. Nice. Shame about that faux hammer. Getting shuffled
Well, I'll have
away.
one play, but yeah. All right. I'll pay for that.
Okay.
That's it.
All
and
right.
if I have to, I can steal a resource from somebody else to play a feint, but I don't think I'll need it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Quest phase?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm first player, so I commit first. I'm going to try to quest through these and probably discard your location to help you out, because you don't have many characters over there. How does that sound?
That sounds nice for me.
All right. So I'll go 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a lot against 5. I think that should be okay, because I only need to do 1 progress effectively. I'm a little bit worried that this might not be enough. Should I put Boromir in as well?
If you get a surge, it could.
Yes.
We could get 4.
Okay, 10. Let's do it.
All right, Boromir.
Oh, hello. Ill Fate. So that's going to go on one of my heroes. After a character you control is destroyed, raise your threat by 2. Well, you know what Pippin does in these campaigns? He draws these burdens into him. But actually, I think it can go on Boromir for theme, because it's not going to affect him, really. It's just going to stay there, isn't it?
Hopefully,
So
yeah.
I'll put on Boromir. Lovely artwork.
That's a little vision into Boromir's future.
And another location. This is why you need that location quest. So yeah. I make 3 progress.
Okay, then I'll discard 3 cards off the top of the deck. Where did my discard pile go?
Your discard pile?
The discard pile.
Oh, you must have closed it on your octagon, I see.
1, 2, 3. Got rid of a surge. That's good.
Okay. And then I quested successfully, so I can trigger this now. Well, I actually triggered that before discarding, technically. Do I get rid of an Anduin instead? Because you can actually travel there and engage him, can't you?
Yeah.
So I'll get rid of one of these.
Sounds good. All right, that is my quest phase.
Okay.
And I'm going to go in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Can I do your willpower and threat and stuff?
Sure.
Since you're managing the encounter deck, so you've got 10 against 5, I think.
And I'm going to throw away the Dunedain signal because we don't need it now that we have Arwen to ready Legolas. Aragorn.
Okay.
All right, so 10 versus 5.
Hello there.
Are you up for another defense?
It's up to you. Oh, well, it's peril. So I
I
can.
decide to have it attack.
Okay, I can do
I
this, right?
declare no defenders.
Sentinel.
And you can also marry if you want.
Oh yeah, thanks. So I'll lower my threat by 2, and this will be cancelled.
Whoa, that's a shame. Shadow is the earlier hunter got. Thank you. All right, so that was 10 versus 7, so I'll make 3 progress as well. And you have more cards than me, so I'll take goodies here.
Oh, you're going to take your quest effect.
Yeah, is that okay?
Yeah, you just got Light of Valinor. That's awesome.
Yep. And then I'll discard 3 off the top of the encounter deck.
Okay. Just don't expect me to defend for you, yeah?
I always do.
Okay. What do we lose there? Sorry. Well.
Archer and a boon and a banks. So.
Oh, good.
All good.
All right.
All right.
I guess I'll go to my travel phase.
What's that?
Go to the travel phase?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to... Archery 2. I think I can take Archery 2. I don't really want to pull an enemy out. So I'm going to go there to stop that from moving over to you. And hopefully I can just discard that next turn. So
okay, I'm just going to pretend the left side of your quest card is your active location slot.
Sure. Sure.
Then I'll travel here as well and just engage this guy. Because they're going to come down anyway.
Okay, so
I'm going to rely on you.
We're going to ready Boromir. Oops. Why do I keep raising my threat by 2? There we go.
And then this guy's going to come down anyway.
So there are 30 engagement costs, so yeah, you don't get any effect.
Right, but I'm up 34, so. All right, we have 2 archery to deal with on your side.
Cancel 1 and 2.
Okay. And then, you okay eating these up again?
So I'll just defend both.
Ooh, falling into evil. Good riddance.
Nice.
Urukai Captain with the biggest grin you ever see.
Yeah, he's like a Tim Burton character. Super happy to be discarded.
Yeah. And unfortunately, I only have 1 attack, but 6 attack will get through their toughness. And I'll draw 1 from Glamdring, and I'll draw 3 from Foehammer.
Another signal. I thought there was only 1 in those decks.
Weird.
You must have added some secret signals before the game.
I don't think so. They got 50 cards.
Who knows?
Check later. Got an unexpected courage. That's great.
Yeah, that's nice. Nice for Aragorn.
Other hunter will have to sit there until Aragorn can give him some attention.
Okay, that's it?
All right, that's it. All right.
Awesome. I've drawn a healer. That's very good timing.
I finally got my Legacy of Numenor, but I'm not convinced we really need it right now. What do you say? I guess we're mid-30s. We could probably tolerate it.
You can hang on to it until we really need it, because the only thing I would want it for is the Hour of Wrath, I think. And right now, we're sort of sitting pretty. Perhaps at the end of the game, when the enemies start flowing,
right?
Then maybe.
I'll play a Light of Valinor.
Okay.
And Blade of Gondolin on Aragorn. And then I'm going to move 1 from Sam to Legolas. I can put out Unexpected Courage. That look reasonable.
Do you remember if I played this healer last turn? Or was that turn before?
I think it was the turn before, because you have 2 Pippin resources now.
Okay. Hey, look what I forgot to do. That's just unbelievable.
What's that?
That stupid brandy buck. I don't know why I run this card. I can't remember to trigger the guy. It's just silly. I'm not going to run him anymore. The reason I'm asking that is because...
there for you.
Yeah, I don't remember taking resources off them last turn. So I'm just going to play the Warden of Healing and not do anything else.
Okay.
I feel like playing that brandy buck just to make sure I do.
Paying for him.
Actually, I think what I'll do is give Merry Song of Wisdom so he can pay for lore as well.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right, then my quest phase first.
You're very ally light today.
I have one ally.
Hmm.
But I only have zero. I have zero threat in my stage unit, so that's something. I think I'll just quest for 7.
Okay, is that Legolas and Sam? 7 against 0. Okay, so this guy
Now I have
is...
zeros. Zero ally.
Yeah, when revealed, discard an ally you control. So he's Archery X.
That's fine.
And X is the number of players at this stage, so he's only a 1.
Oh yeah, you're right. So
Um,
make 6.
question here
Go
is,
ahead.
do I trigger Merry off of that guy? There's no guarantee I'll get an enemy, so I think I will, just to lower my
Right.
threat by 1.
Sure.
And I assume I can ready him in between our commits. There must be an action
Right.
window there.
Yeah. So I got 8 versus 1 is 7 progress. 1, 2, 3, and then I discard 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Got rid of 3 more enemies, a couple of more enemies, and our nasty burden.
Could you
And
reveal
then
them when you discard them in case Frodo's Choice comes out?
Sure. Yeah.
And that way it will pop up on the table.
Sure.
I don't want to get stuck with Frodo's Choice though, so I'm getting nervous about next turn. I feel like underquesting here deliberately. Although I want to get rid of my shoreline, so I don't want to do that.
I stole the goodies this turn. I'll give them to you next turn. Sound good?
Yeah, that's okay. I think this is the first time I've ever been higher threat than you when we played this.
I think so.
How is this happening? Okay, I'll do 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And
So Frodo's Choice was in the bottom 7. Just
okay. So we've still got 7 cards, so it's fine to overquest a little bit then.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got a 3. If I reveal 6, I'll get 3 progress, which is not great, but it's not terrible either because at least I'll get rid of Wooded Shoreline. So I'm going to stick with this. I'm going to go for 9.
Okay.
Okay, another attack from this guy. I could have gone down by 2. I'll defend him, obviously.
Wow, all our burdens are coming up.
Oh, good.
Shadow cards
Good.
getting discarded.
Then I'll ready Boromir. So I make 4. Not quite enough to clear that location, sadly. But it will get rid of that Wooded Shoreline.
All right. So you put 4 on the
4
river,
on
is that
the
right?
river, yeah. That might help, actually, because it means we don't discard cards unnecessarily.
Sure. Okay.
Yep. So...
Looks good.
Encounter phase?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't
I think
forget.
I'll not engage this archer.
You cleared that slopes, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to engage my guy because he's coming down anyway.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking of healing some of your characters before we go to the combat phase because you're taking a lot of archery over there. Well, you're getting thin.
I got 1
See what I
archery.
mean?
But,
Yeah, no, I mean,
Yep,
you've got a lot of damage on your heroes.
Yeah.
And no
So
allies.
2 off of mine?
Yes.
Thanks.
Then I have no archery, so I may as well cancel the one you're going to take as well.
Okay. So that means I can heal. I just cancel the one I was going to take. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you up for defending for me?
Well, since I'm being selfless, I don't see why not.
I'll
Helping you
give
out all over the place.
2 and 2 next time.
It's cancelled. Ready Boromir. Defend my guy. I guess when Boromir gets the early Burning Brand, it does suck a little bit of the threat out of this quest because a lot of the shadow effects are things like makes another attack. And those can really mess you up.
We got him set up early. That was great with a turn 1 Arwen and shield.
Yeah. Unlike our game over the weekend where it was more like a turn 10 Arwen.
Right. Couldn't find Arwen for anything. All right. What do we got here? I'm going to
murder every single thing.
I think that would be a good plan. So 6 will kill the Uruk-hai Hunter. And I will pull this guy down, which will ready Sam.
Yep.
And then I'll
draw a card.
Draw a card, thank you.
Don't forget that.
Can't forget to draw cards. And then I'm going to use Aragorn again and Sam. Don't even need Sam, do I? Don't need Sam.
I think you can clear everything.
Kill. Oops, just deleted my unexpected. kill the Yokai Archer, which draws me a card, and I can pull over Yokai Hunter, and then I have 2 attack and 3 attack, which is just enough to kill this guy, right?
Yeah, because he's toughness 1.
Right. And when I do that, I could put progress out with Blade of Gondolin, but I think I'll decide not to.
Yeah, not worth it. If it was me, I probably would stick one on mine, but
Right.
I don't need it. Awesome. Cleared it right up.
Looks pretty good.
Okay, you got Dagger. I have got Test of Will. I'm not going to complain about that.
Nope.
Is that Shoreline? Was that a shadow card? I think it was. Just
Yep.
looking at it there. I don't think I'm going to do anything. I'm going to sit because I want tactics resources on Boromir. So, yeah, I'm probably going to do nothing. I could play that healer, I suppose. But maybe if you put 1 damage on Sam, I'll get more value out of it. So,
Okay.
yeah, I'm not going to do anything.
Are you looking for anything? Do you want an Ancient Mathem, or are you... I got no active location, so it doesn't really hurt.
Well, I guess I am first
cards
player
off
too,
Aragorn.
so that would be helpful. Yeah, I wouldn't say no to that. Thanks.
I might as well play another weapon. Let's put a Dagger of Westernness. Like,
Sure.
That'll be it for me.
Okay. All right, so I am first.
Actually, I gotta put out a Errand Rider as well.
Okay, that would be good, because if you can shuffle some spare money to Boromir, I can do the Hour of Wrath much more quickly. All right, so 2, 4, 5, 6. And there's nothing in my staging area. So I'm thinking that might be enough to get away with it. In fact, it's probably too much. I could probably just do 4. So I'm gonna do that. I adjusted your willpower there, sorry. So 4 against nothing.
So we're being careful here because we want me to pull Frodo's choice,
And,
so
yeah.
Sam can go.
And maybe get the Seat of Seeing as an encounter card, if we can, in some way. I'm just going to do 4. I think that's more than it can do.
Well, let's just see how many those surgy enemies are in the discard pile.
Okay.
1, 2. That means there's 1 left, I think.
So if I break even here... Yeah, the most you can put out is 4, isn't it? So if I break even, it doesn't even matter if I fail to quest because there's no location to discard.
That's true.
So all good.
All right, here you go.
Okay, so I make 2. So I've quested successfully, so I'll get rid of that as soon as it came out, and then explore River Anduin, which has got 1 progress left. So I'll draw 3. 1, 2, 3.
We discard 1 card.
Ew. Okay.
Push the white hand. All right, I have 0. And now I'm going to quest, I don't know, probably just with Sam. See what happens.
Another one of them.
3 progress. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Oh, that's good. And no enemies, so no shadow cards.
Right, so that won't get wasted. There's only 4 left. Okay.
Done?
So, oops, I deleted that for some reason. Okay, I'll travel there.
Yeah, okay. I'll heal...
And then I'll let you draw 2 cards and lower your threat by 2.
Oh, thank you very much. Serious piano hand. Look at that.
Almost as many cards in hand as your deck.
Yeah, couple more and I'll be even. Ends the round?
Yep.
Okay. So, controlling the game here at the moment. I'm saying this to tempt fate, obviously. Draw out the enemies, draw out the action. Rosy Cotton, that's a good draw.
Alright, what do I want to do? I could play another Galadriel, but I'm not looking for any attachments in particular. I've got so many options, but I don't need anything really. What do you think?
I reckon play
Probably just
Rosie.
right.
Yeah. Just because you might need an emergency defense, say,
Right.
and she can
I do
quest
have
for
a
3.
feint, which is nice. I think that's all I'll do for now. I want that resource for feint, but I can always send it to you if we need an Hour of Wrath.
All right. Well, I'm going to do... I've got Deep Knowledge in hand. I'll do Daron's Runes. Got lots to discard. I don't think I need another Burning Brand. I could
I don't
give
think
it
so.
to Sam, but... Well, I don't need 3 R1s, so let's get rid of her. Now I have the same number of cards in hand as in my deck. How about that?
Nice.
I'm
I'm okay with that deep knowledge if you want. We're at
Yeah?
36.
All right,
35,
let's
yeah.
do it then. Let's do it. 1, 2. Unexpected Courage, that's nice. I'm going to play that on Boromir, just in case a bunch of enemies come out.
Might as well.
And I said about healing your characters, but I don't think I need to, so I'll play the Warden of Healing instead. The downside of this is that if that Archery Treachery comes out, I'm going to have to eat a lot of archery. So I'll leave it there.
Okay. All right, now it's my quest phase. Now I could quest for a lot and make sure I get Frodo's Choice.
Mm-hmm.
But then we could probably discard the Seed of Seeing, which I really don't want to do.
Well, you've got a 5 progress buffer there.
Mm-hmm. I do have Rosie, too. That kind of helps, I guess.
So if you quested with Sam and nothing was revealed, you would just clear that location and nothing else. Right?
Right. What if I did Sam and Legolas?
You would discard... well, if nothing's revealed, then you discard 2 cards.
All right.
So are you trying to find Frodo's Choice, or are you not?
What's that?
Are you trying to find Frodo's Choice here, or are you trying to avoid it?
Yes, I would. I don't want to discard tons of cards because I don't want to discard all of them because Seed of Seeing could go away.
Doesn't the
So I want
encounter
Frodo's
deck...
Choice.
Does the encounter deck get reshuffled into the discard
I don't
pile?
think so.
No? Okay.
I think I'm going to go for 7.
Okay. 7. That's a 1.
All right.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Discard an ally.
So now I'm making 1 progress.
Okay.
That's
So that,
pretty
yeah,
good,
because
right?
you've got 7 against 1, so you make 6, and 5 goes on Riverrandian.
And here's my 1 progress. Yes.
Oh. So one of those 2 cards in there is the Seat of Seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so therefore
That
I should
means you
just...
need to quest precisely.
I won't quest. I'm
There
just
you
not going
go.
to quest. Okay, so Frodo's Choice has come out, so let me read this. If Frodo's Choice is discarded, reveal it instead. When revealed, take control of the first player token and the ring bearer and each card attached to it. Attached to the ring bearer, for the rest of the game, you cannot lose control of the first player token. So that's going to be you. Frodo's back. And then you go to 4A because of the forced effect on your stage 3. So after Frodo's Choice is revealed at this stage, advance to stage 4A. And 4A is the ring bearer sets out. Now, Sam, said Frodo, don't hinder me. The others will be coming back at any minute. If they catch me here, I shall have to argue and explain, and I shall never have the heart or the chance to get off. But I must go at once. It's the only way, the Fellowship of the Ring. When revealed, add Parth Galen to the staging area. If it is your quest phase, end the phase. Do not resolve the quest. Alright, so Parth Galen is a location, 2 threat, 4 quest points. It's a river and a lawn. I think it's the only lawn in the game. It's a nice looking lawn. Travel. Search the encounter deck and discard path for an enemy and add it to the staging area to travel here. Shuffle the encounter deck. And while Parth Galen is in play, the players cannot win the game. It's victory 1. And then what's 4B before we go on? So this is 16 quest points. During the quest phase, reveal 1 additional encounter card for each player in the game. So that means 3 cards for you in your quest phase, doesn't it?
Right.
Plus my 1. So awesome. I think. Response: after an enemy is revealed at this stage, raise your threat by X to engage that enemy. X is that enemy's threat. Each player at any stage may trigger this ability once per round. And when the stage is defeated, the players win the game, provided you've cleared Parth Galen. So the implication of this is that I can raise my threat by X to draw those enemies over to me. I can blow the horn of Gondor and distract them.
Right. Over here.
Yeah. All right, so now we're back to my quest phase. And we know that one of those two cards in the encounter deck is the Seat of Seeing.
Right, we have 50% chance of it coming up as your card or as his shadow card, which was...
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
So I should quest, actually, because this passive, it only says, well, Frodo's choice is not in play anytime players have placed progress on this quest. In fact, actually,
right.
it might not be a shadow card because you don't have to engage him.
Oh, there you go.
Because he's 44.
Smart.
He's actually 46. So
awesome.
It doesn't matter what I do. I should just quest.
Just quest enough to keep your threat
I'll
going up.
quest for 4. I think that's enough. Because a Seat of Seeing is a 1, if I remember correctly. It's one threat location, and there's nothing else in there that can do that much. Hopefully this is a surge enemy.
It's not. I checked.
No.
I checked the discard pile. There's
okay.
3 of them in the discard. So.
All right, well, let's see what this is.
Here's a card.
Yes!
Yeah!
Awesome. So Seat of Seeing, I didn't read this earlier. So it's a location, immune to player card effects. And response: when Seat of Seeing is explored, choose a burden card in play in the encounter deck or in the discard pile and remove it from the game. Shuffle the encounter deck. If you are playing campaign mode, remove that card from the campaign pool. This has just made me remember that followed by Shadows or whatever it is function as a player card. So is it in your discard pile?
It's not anymore because last game we played, I generated it in Octagon.
Ah, okay.
But this time I put it in the right place.
Ah, cool. All right. So I quest successfully by 3 and nothing happens. I can place 3 progress on this. But I...
Okay.
Oh, no. So I can still trigger this, but there are no non-unique locations.
Right.
So that's fine. So
I
travel?
triggered my River Anduin as well.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. I can go ahead and go to the Parth Galen.
Yeah, I would. There's nothing out.
And I will look at the counter deck. And there's Orcs with the White Hand in it. That's the last card.
Right.
Want that. Then I'll grab a Surgy enemy. Actually, he has archery, so it's not. How about...
Well, I've got loads of healing over here.
What? Oh, yeah, you do have
I've
healing.
got healing going to spare. All right, sure. He's got a when revealed. So.
Yeah.
And then I will travel to the Seat of Seeing, funnily enough. I'll do my best to clear that. And then, well, I guess we can take the archery first before I heal.
I have 1 archery, right? So I'll just put it on Rosie.
Okay.
Actually, you want to cancel it?
Yeah, okay.
Thanks. And then I'll go ahead and engage Urukai Archer.
Mm-hmm.
Can I rely on your defense?
You can.
Look at that.
What a surprise.
Okay. Yeah. And then I'll just kill it with Aragorn.
All right.
Draw a card. Pull down the Urukai Archer. Ready Aragorn. Kill it with Aragorn. Draw a card.
Should have left him up there so we can get loads and loads of kills. I'm going to heal 2 damage over here, and then I'll heal 2 damage on your side.
Okay,
Whatever you want.
thank you. Keep Frodo healthy. Whoa, dancing.
What are you doing? You pressing F9 or something?
Yeah, just the wrong button. All right.
All right, so you stay first player.
Right. All right. I can use ring now. Hooray. Put that on Sam. Oh, I think I got discarded.
You're errand rider.
Oh,
Are you trying to play Galadriel?
He keeps... Yeah. Play that and lower your threat by 1.
Okay, thank you. Now, do we have... We do. I was going to say, have we got Test of Wills available? Because the encounter deck's about to cycle, so Fallen into Evil comes back.
And play a Blade of Gondolin and I'm done.
All right. I'm probably going to do very little as well. I've got the resources for Hour of Wrath now, so I don't need to do anything. Once again, I travelled somewhere and forgot to put the brandy buck out. So this guy's trolling me from my hand. What I might do is look for Galadriel's Handmaiden. So I'll draw 2 cards with Darren's runes, discard something. I'll go for the Burn and Brand. I didn't get the Handmaiden. I think I'm done.
Okay.
I don't need to do anything else here, really. I could play the healer, but it's not worth it as far as I can see. We've got lots of stuff out, and really she's just increasing the archery total. So, yep, all good. Pippin's got his eye. Pippin's looking at this weapon thinking, oh, I'm going to get that. Oh, actually, it's a noble, so he can't get it. Never mind.
Oh.
All right.
It's the sword. Bigger than him. All right. 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10 with Legolas, 14, or 13. And I guess I'll go for Aragorn for 16 and discard a shield to ready him.
You have 16 against nothing. So you can't progress. And
right, exactly.
Don't forget, I need to clear a Seat of Seeing, so
I know.
Don't push too hard, please. You might even want to pull some back.
Yeah, I could pull Aragorn back, so I'm at 13.
All right. Okay.
All right, but I'm revealing 3 cards.
Well, that's up to you. You don't have to listen to my advice.
Whenever it's okay.
All right.
All right. The counter deck shuffles, and I get this, which is a 2 damage.
Yep, no threat.
This, which is
Growing Threat. Peril, when revealed, either move 1 enemy engaged with you to the first player staging area, or Growing Threat gains Doom 2 and Surge. So that affects me, doesn't it, that Doom 2?
Yeah.
Oops, I'm going down. What a cheat. 40. River Anduin. And the last card is Uruk-hai Captain. Toughness 2, and allies with fewer printed hit points than Uruk-hai Captain cannot defend against him. That's irrelevant.
Yep.
Okay,
right.
And
you could engage that, but I don't think you need to.
No, I don't think I need to either. It would just add threat to my staging area, and yours is pretty clear.
Yep. So 13 versus 5 is 8 progress, 4 here and 4 in the main court.
Beautiful. And then I get 1 card, don't I?
Right.
All right, so I'll go 2. Oh, I can lower my threat on him with Mary, so I'm going to do that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Although I want to be in Valor, so perhaps that Legacy of Numenor might come out next turn.
Okay.
So Fast Hitch, and then a Quest of 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay.
I got to throw Rosie in to put 3 more progress on my quest.
So I've got 9 against nothing. I think that's fine. Right. I'm only getting 1 card. Ew. No, I'm not.
Oh, yeah?
Spoke too soon. Oh, okay. So
that one whiffs, though, I believe.
Again, put the topmost enemy of the encounter deck discard part into play engage with you. Yeah, there's 1 card in there. That whiffs a lot, that burden.
It's whiffed 2 times out of 2s for us so far.
And then I get Wooded Shoreline. You know what I've done? I haven't quested for enough to clear the Seat of Seeing. 1, 2, 3. 5 progress on
you can
1
discard
shot.
that, though.
Oh, good. No, that's after I quest successfully, so I can't.
You did. You quested successfully.
Oh, yeah, I mean, but so I can discard it.
Yes.
So what it means is we have to go another round. Sorry.
Right. Yeah, that's okay. I'm pulling Rosie back. All right. Travel phase. I will travel here.
Okay.
And then combat phase. The Uruk-hai Captain is 38. I'm at 38, so I have to engage him.
Mm-hmm.
And I assume you're going to engage your guy.
Yeah.
And then shadow cards.
Yep.
Archery. 2 on my side, 1 on yours.
Yeah. I'll put mine on Boromir because we're getting to the end of the game, I think. Yeah. Thematically, he needs to take some archery damage. I'll cancel one of yours, though.
Okay. Thanks. You up for defense?
Oh, yeah. There we go.
All right.
Okay, so that's cancelled. This one, what card is this going to be? Yeah.
Do you raise your threat for that one? Oh, unexpected courage.
No. Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Aragorn and Legolas will kill the Uruk-hai Captain. Draw him your card. And I'll ready and trigger his response. Pull your guy over. And kill him and draw a card.
The Glamdring is seriously good. You don't even need all that stuff.
Insane. You don't even need card draw then.
Let me heal you. Heal all your damage.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so 2 more turns and then we're there.
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to Legacy of Numenor?
No, because all we need it for is Hour of Wrath. So you can put us into Valor at any time with that.
That's true, yeah.
So we'll be fine.
Do you want a resource in the One Ring? Otherwise, I'll take it.
Boromir would take it if you don't need it, otherwise keep it. Maybe play it on Legolas and you can get a Handmaiden. Is that what your plan is?
Yep.
Okay, go for it.
Although I don't really need the Handmaiden, I got tons.
Yeah, and you don't want to quest successfully here because we need to clear this.
Not too much.
Because some noob on this side didn't clear it last turn.
Then I'll just play a Galadriel for fun.
Okay, I'll look at top 5.
And like,
You get a bow?
Galadriel actually gave Legolas a bow, so
that's awesome.
And then I can do a nice little Glamdring Foehammer trick here.
I figured you were going to do that. I closed it. I forgot. Once again, I forgot that you can shuffle. Not shuffle, sorry. Reorganize from Galadriel.
All right, I'm done then.
Yep. Well, looking at my piano hand, I don't really need to do anything. What I might do is play another Unexpected Courage on Boromir, just in case he needs to defend a lot of enemies, and call it done.
All right. Then I'm going to get 3 cards. I need 5 progress to kill this Anduin. What if I did 9? And I can boost that to 12. That's conservative.
Yeah.
Well, if I did 12, the most I could get on here is 7, and I still wouldn't win. So I think I'll do that.
All right. That's some good strategy. Ooh. So an immediate attack.
I'm going to let him attack me, which means attack you. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to lower my threat by 2 if I'm doing this. Yeah.
That's so nice with Mary and Boromir.
Yeah, they're an awesome couple. Which sounds strange, but you know what I mean.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh.
I think I'm going to throw away Galadriel. It hurts my questing a good bit, but I can just put Rosie back in.
Mm-hmm. And that's
So
only 1 threat, that one, as well.
Right.
So you're up against 3 at the moment. And everyone around you, and that's all right.
Yep. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus my 8 is 3 progress. I will use Rosie 3 more, so I'm getting 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I like that.
Nice. This isn't in my stage.
Nice,
is it?
turtley. That was a shadow card.
Okay. Oh, good.
I keep forgetting to delete them because I keep pulling your enemies over to kill them.
Okay.
So it's a lingering shadow card.
We all know that you're the master of turtling, so that was a nice illustration of how to do it exactly.
1 progress doesn't get better than that.
Exactly the right amount. Okay, I'll go 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 again. This has got to be enough to clear this, surely.
I think so.
What's that? Okay. Move one enemy, engage with you. Doom 2 and Surge. Oh, that Doom 2 is...
Excellent.
Can I take it? I'm going to take the Doom 2 and Surge, then we're in Valor. Let's do it. Let's do it.
No.
Let's do it. It's peril. You can't... Oh, that's a lot of archery. I'm cancelling that.
That's what you get.
There we go. So no threat. So I clear the Seat of Seeing.
Hooray! That's what we wanted.
All right, so now we can get rid of a burden and remove it from the game. Well, in fact, actually... Oh, it says shuffle the encounter deck, though. So we remove it from the campaign pool now. So do we want to remove the Shadow of... What's it called?
I think so.
Fear or Shadow
Pursued
of...
by the enemy.
Yeah, Pursued by the Enemy. That one.
Because, I mean, imagine this in Helm's Deep. You might have 4 enemies engaged. That's... Instead of 4 attacks, you're looking at 8. Or in Mount Doom, it's like... I remember Blackgate Opens. I was playing with 2 of my friends last week, and we had 13 enemies engaged at once. It's just so bad. And it's Doomed 1, and it has a shadow card. Shadow of...
Okay, you convinced me. Bye-bye.
All right. Good riddance.
Now,
all right, then travel phase. Go there.
Yep.
Combat
I can
phase.
actually get rid of that if you want.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Do you want an Hour of
Boromir?
Wrath?
Um, okay.
Yeah.
Not really. We don't need it.
All right. I'll defend this.
Nothing. And Aragorn can kill it and draw a card and pull this guy down and ready. And when I kill that guy, I get to put one out here because actually two blade. I have 2 blades of Gondor. That's G.
Yeah, that is cheating.
I can just discard it, or I would have put it on Legolas. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He was killing stuff anyway. He's attacking them for 7, I think.
And kill him. Place, and I'll add Legolas in there to place 2 progress and draw.
Don't you
1
want a foe
card
hammer?
and trigger foe hammer. 1, 2, 3. Now I can thread us out.
Please don't do that.
All right, let's just do it.
Yeah, let's get through it this turn. Quest out.
Yep.
And hope nobody falls into evil.
Yeah. I'm going to use the ring. Give a resource. Yeah, I can't get 3 resources. I don't even have them. Oh, I do have another Galadriel.
Are you trying to play Galadriel? Right. There's probably nothing left to even put out with her.
That's true. There's only 3 cards left.
You could put out a Handmaiden.
Yeah, that's probably my best option among the many unnecessary options at this point. I'll lower my threat by 1 and I'll call that good and be done.
Okay. I have Peace and Thought. I want to play the... did you use the ring? Yeah, you did. Grr.
I don't have to.
No, it's okay.
It did nothing. I just put it on Sam trying to get another Galadriel. It didn't work.
Oh, well, can I put it on Merry?
Yep.
Good, because that means I can play this dude and he finally gets to see the light of day out of my hand. And I'm done.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Discarding this to ready Aragorn. 18 to 0.
Kill all questing characters. First card.
This guy has attacked us like a billion times. Boromir?
Yes, I'm going to lower my threat by 2. Whoa. I'm going to defend it with Boromir, and then I'm going to raise my threat by 2 to engage it.
Okay.
Okay. Haha, whiff for you.
Nothing. So that's 18 versus 3 is 15 progress.
Okay.
That's the end quest.
Should I discard Boromir for theme? Boromir's Fall? To
1
deal
damage.
1
Sure,
damage to my Uruk-hai Hunter. Here he goes. He's going to go. So I'll use Boromir's action, deal 2 damage to each enemy engaged with a single player. Boom.
Oh. Little poke.
There you go. Awesome. We did the Seat of Seeing.
Yes, that was my goal.
That's so good.
That went really smoothly. Actually, we didn't get overwhelmed ever.
Yeah. So that can only be described as the polar opposite to the run we did yesterday, which was completely insane. Or Sunday, whatever day that was, because we were under the cosh in that game for best part of an hour, and really we had a much stronger start in this game, getting Arwen and the shield
together.
Yeah, and that early burning brand. Whereas the other one, we were top decking for ages.
Mm-hmm.
But it was still a good game, and getting the Seat of Seeing out there was really cool.
Yeah, we played very carefully there, trying to get that CFC, and it paid off. That was awesome.
Ultimately, though, I feel like we dominated it, so bring on Nightmare Mode for these decks, I would say.
I guess that's what we've got to say, yep.
All right, so let's resolve the other side of the card, shall we? What do we get?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so resolution. If Fallen into Evil is attached to a hero, add that hero to the list of fallen heroes in the campaign log. Would have been cool to put it on Boromir and then discard him, but actually you can't do that, can you? Because he becomes an enemy, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
The first player chooses either Followed by Night or Ill Fate to be added to the campaign pool. The chosen burden card has been earned by the players. And then let's do the last bit as well. Each player chooses one hero he controls other than the ring bearer or Aragorn to be taken captive. Record the name of each captive in the notes section of the campaign log. So the burdens here, Folly by Night is the one we saw come out. Actually, both of these came out. So put the topmost enemy of the encounter deck discard pile into play, engage with you. That one can whiff, like it did in that game, but it can wreck you.
It can pull out really big trolls or movement. Yeah.
Whereas the other one, Ill Fate, is a condition, and we're already dealing with a condition anyway from Weight of the Ring.
All
and
right.
it's just after a character you control is destroyed, raise your threat by 2. I don't think we lost any characters in that game to damage. They all got discarded. So this did nothing.
This is easier to control and less random.
Right.
And it gets attached and then it just sits there instead of cycling and surging. So I think it's the better choice, especially as we're playing fairly hero-focused decks.
Yeah.
No chump blocking, so that would be my choice. And I'm the first player, so I get to choose.
You are. So there we go. Decision made.
All right.
And then who's
so
going to
got rid of one?
Yeah. Who's going to be taken captive? I mean, because we're playing our own thematic campaign, we're sort of ignoring this thing about each player choosing one hero he controls. Because for theme, we're going to have Pippin and Merry captured, right?
Right. And it honestly doesn't. The only difference it makes in the next quest is your threat level, because they're out of play the entire quest. So I don't feel like it's a crucial rule.
No, not really. Awesome.
And besides, it makes more sense to have a group of heroes get captured than one out of each group, right?
Yes. All right, let me read this last quote here. So, I would have guided Frodo to Mordor and gone with him to the end, but if I seek him now in the wilderness, I must abandon the captives to torment and death. My heart speaks clearly at last. The fate of the bearer is in my hands no longer. The company has played its part, yet we that remain cannot forsake our companions while we have strength left. Come, we will go now, leave all that can be spared behind. We will press on by day and dark. Aragorn and the Two Towers. It's the first quote from the Two Towers, I think.
I think so, yeah.
It's exciting. So on to the Uruk-hai.
Right.
Looking forward to it.
Yep, good game. Thanks
Cheers.
for watching.
See you in the next video.
Bye-bye.
Bye.